The city of Puri in Odisha is home to the most beautiful beaches and magnificent seas. Here also lies the magnificent temple of Lord Jagannath. The word Jagannath, Jagan meaning world and Nath meaning Lord, even inspired the English word Juggernaut. This temple is one of the major temples of India and it holds a special significance among Hindus as it is part of Char Dham temples. Completing the Char Dham Yatra helps one attain moksha. Originally, King Indradyumna built this holy shrine after Lord Vishnu's blessings. It is said that once while bathing, King Indradyumna found an iron rod floating in the river. Lord Vishnu then told him that the floating rod is his heart, which will remain on the land forever. King Indradyumna then ran with Lord's heart to Lord Jagannath and placed it in him discreetly. He never allowed anyone to feel or see the rod. This temple was later rebuilt by King Anantavarman of Shodaganga dynasty of Odisha. Jagannath Temple is a center for many spiritual and religious movements. Although the Jagannath Temple was rebuilt by King Anantavarman in 10th century, the idols of the Lord are pretty older than the temple itself. It was invaded by Mughal invaders and foreigners who tried to destroy the temple many times, but their attempts were thwarted every time. The priests of the temple, as well as the devotees, always stood guard and secured the idols of the Lord in a safe place. In addition to these facts, Jagannath Temple in Puri is home to many mysteries that even the top scientists can't explain. These mysteries are blessings of Lord Jagannath. Through our video, let's try to tell you all the mysteries that surround Lord Jagannath Temple. Any piece of cloth flows in the direction of the wind, but the flag atop the temple weirdly always floats in the opposite direction of the wind. There is no scientific explanation for this. The supreme power of God can be the only reason behind this. The Sudarshan Chakra, which is fit on the top of the temple, is 20 feet high and weighs a ton. It is hard to believe how the metal that weighs so much was mounted there without any machinery and only by the help of humans in that century. Also, one can see this chakra from any corner of the Puri city. The architectural technique behind the placing of this chakra has left everyone amazed because from wherever you view this chakra, the chakra always faces in your direction. No birds or airplanes fly above the temple. This thing is very rare at any other temple in India. It is actually a no-fly zone declared by some divine power. No one is able to explain this phenomena and it is still a mystery. Normally, shading takes place when sunlight glows one part of an object and forms a shadow on the other side. The temple structure doesn't cast any shadow at any time of the day. No one could find any reason behind this. It can be either an engineering brilliance or divine interference. The Jagannath Temple has 4 doors with Singhdwaram being the main entrance door. When someone enters through Singhdwaram, he or she can hear the sound of the waves pretty clearly. But once they pass through the Singhdwaram and take a turn and then again walk back in the same direction, the sound of the waves can no longer be heard. In essence, devotees cannot hear the sound of waves all the while they are inside the temple. This phenomena is more prominent in the evening time. According to legends, with the will of Ma Subhadra, the sister of the two lords, wished for peace within the temple gates. Hence, her wish was fulfilled. Normally, during the daytime, the wind blows from sea towards the land, whereas during evening, the wind blows from the land towards the sea. However, in Puri, the opposite takes place. The breeze near Jagannath Puri contradicts this and opts for blowing in the opposite direction. Daily, the priests of the temple climb atop the temple to change the flag. This practice is done with bare hands without any protective gear. The temple wall is as tall as 45-story building. This ritual is pretty old and has been in place for 1800 years. It is believed that if this ritual is ever missed, the temple will remain shut for the next 18 years. Even the professional climbers can get jealous seeing this. The food doesn't get wasted in Jagannath temple. Every day, as per records, 2,000 to 20,000 devotees visit the temple. Surprisingly, the prasad made every day is never wasted nor is insufficient. The quantity of prasad cooked in the temple remains same throughout the year. Pots are used to cook the prasad using firewood. For this purpose, 7 pots are used and they are placed one above the other. Interestingly, the prasad of the uppermost pot gets cooked first and then the bottom pots get cooked. The deities are buried after every few years, one above the other, and are then replaced by new ones. These deities are made of neem wood and it is said that they disintegrate on their own. The Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra is one of the biggest festivals in Hinduism. Here, the 3 gods are taken out of their resting places in the temples in a grand procession to meet their devotees. Rath Yatra is the oldest chariot procession of the world. Lord Jagannath, his brother Balbhadra, and sister Subhadra are taken from their home temple to another temple, located in their aunt's home. Legend says it always rains on the day of the procession. The Jagannath temple deities are usually worshipped in the temple premises at Puri, but once during the Asad month, rainy season in June or July, they are brought out in the main street of Puri in a procession of 3 kilometers to the Gundicha temple in huge chariots. This also allows the devotees to have the holy darshan of their beloved gods. The yatra starts every year according to the Hindu calendar on the Asad Shukla Dvitiya day, the second day of bright fortnight of Asad. If you like our video, then please subscribe to our channel and please drop a like and a comment on our video.